Let's Talk Kentucky on this Friday. I'm your host and moderator, Sherelle Roberts. We're here with the Let's Talk team. It's Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, and Lisa High. Happy Friday! Oh, my gosh.
I know, right?
I'm going to take a nap right here.
I'm glad
a huge sigh of relief.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one who just feels like this week just had its way with us. It really did. But it's okay because we have a long weekend, or at least some people do, because President's Day is coming up on Monday. So it is your chance to get sofas and mattresses and all kinds of things on discount. But also, the Daniel Boone National Forest wants you to head outside. They are waiving fees for camping this weekend.
All right.
This is going to include all of the parks and all of the subsidiaries that are under that Daniel Boone National Forest umbrella. So that means Red River Gorge and lots of other places. I think the only thing that might put a small damper on this is that we're going to be getting a little bit of weather coming in this evening. But, you know, like, that's never stopped the Red River Gorge people from going out there and getting crazy.
That's
you know?
right. They are ready.
People that hike Mount Everest, I mean, Red River Gorge is nothing to them.
Right.
Just walk in the park.
And even the weather, I mean, you know, a lot of folks that are, you know, camping and hiking enthusiasts, they know this weather. They are very familiar with it, and they're ready for it.
Let's hope so.
Yeah. So it'll be Red River Gorge, B Rock Campground, and the 5 Tree Campground. So head on out there, everybody. It's going to be a good time. All right, now, I personally am very excited about this. You may know that the city of Lexington has a minor league baseball team. And it was without a name for a while, but they have a new name, and it's the old name. It's the Lexington Legends. I'm so excited. Woo! I tell you, I just couldn't get used to saying counterclock.
I don't think anybody could, quite honestly.
No.
I remember the first thing out of my mouth is, what's a counterclock? What is a counterclock?
Yeah.
I mean, I was clueless.
It made me think of
and
going
I think a lot of
backwards.
people were.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it's back to the Legends,
Me
for
too.
sure.
Me too. So they announced the name yesterday, and they brought out the swag, as you can see in the picture, so people were able to get their swag
Yeah.
Or
get
bring it back in.
Yeah, pull out their old swag.
Exactly,
Yeah.
you know. So I'm excited because, so I didn't grow up here, but I know that for kiddos who did grow up here, going to the Lexington Legends is a big deal. I know that community organizations go, churches go, they have dog days, ladies days, hot dog days, beer days. And it's just, even if you don't watch the game, which admittedly, I went and I didn't watch the game. But because there was too much else going on. They had bounce houses and puppets.
They do.
Yeah.
Cotton candy, and it was just so exciting.
It really is fun for everyone at those games. It's a lot of fun. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. So congratulations to the Legends for getting their name back.
Can't wait to go to a game.
Yeah, we missed you. We missed you. Okay. Now, President's Day again on Monday. I want to save everybody a little bit of a headache. Don't put your trash out on the curb if your normal pickup day is Monday, because they are not coming to get it, okay? So if your regular trash pickup day is Monday, they're going to get it on Wednesday. Now, for folks whose other days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're fine. But for the Monday people, don't do it. To me, that's one of the most depressing things in the world.
Yes, it is. Yes, I'm so grateful that you brought this up. Not only for all the viewers, but for me, myself, and I.
Are you a Monday?
Yes.
Oh,
well, no,
okay.
we're not. But I hate when you roll those you know, trash bins down. You get them down to the end of the driveway, and then all of a sudden, you know, you find out the next day nobody comes, and you're like,
You drag it back.
I know. You have to drag it all back. Sometimes they're really heavy too.
Yes,
I mean, our
they
family,
are.
we're kind of trashy, so we have very heavy trash bins out there, and it's a job. It really is.
You know what I love or hate is the panic of when you've pulled yours out and then you look and nobody else's is out there.
Right.
And you're like, am I the lone person on the street who
Yes.
made the mistake? It's like you're looking to see.
Yeah, I know.
You missed the truck.
True. It's so true. Like, we're always like the first trash putter outers. And I'm always like, okay, trash is tomorrow, right? It's Sunday. Trash is Monday. And then, and then it's like a lookout, like at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, just to make sure other trash cans are out there.
Or when you're late and you have to chase the truck down. One time I ran 2 blocks with the recycling bin. 2 blocks.
Wait a minute. Like the
And did they
school
finally
bus?
take it? No, the recycling thing.
No, I understand. Like when you miss the school bus and you had to
Yeah,
chase
exactly,
down.
exactly.
Yes.
Well, then it wasn't even the recycling truck, it was the garbage truck. I had a two-block walk of shame back.
Dragging it back. Oh, that's sad.
Kim, that is probably one of the best stories I've ever heard in my life.
I have trash.
Oh my God, that's so funny. All right, so everybody, that's the look at the weekend. President's Day is gonna be really, really fun. Stay with us. Coming up after the break, we are going to discuss some tips to help you be more of a girl boss. Guys, it'll help you too.
Furniture World Superstore stretches your tax refund. With so much in stock, in style, and on sale, you can get the furniture and mattresses you want now. Plus interest-free financing for up to 2 years. Refresh, renew, get more with your tax refund. Now at Furniture World Superstore.
I was driving on the highway. As I came to a stop, a car rear-ended me. Dealing with Morgan & Morgan was very simple for me. The process just seemed so easy because I didn't have to go anywhere. Everything was electronic. I used DocuSign. I was surprised how easy it was.
Get 0.9% APR on this Buick Envision. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get $3,500 purchase allowance, plus no monthly payments for 90 days.
Brakes for less. If you have the squeal, we have the deal. All 4 wheels for $199. Why do customers choose us? Our fast in and out service. Our upfront approach. We only fix what your vehicle needs. Our premium parts. You won't find better value for your money. It's simple. All we do are brakes. Don't forget, get us your keys by 4:30 and your brakes are done today. Brakes for less. Make an appointment online. Give us a call or just walk in.
ABC 36 and Elliott Services presents the Kentucky Employed Career Fair. If you're looking to start a new career, come join us Wednesday, February 28th from 10 to 2 at Telford YMCA in Richmond. Your business hiring? Sign up to be a vendor at WTVQ.com. Furniture World Superstore stretches your tax refund. With so much in stock, in style, and on sale, you can get the furniture and mattresses you want now. Plus interest-free financing for up to 2 years. Refresh, renew, get more with your tax refund. Now at Furniture World Superstore.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. It is time for the Countdown Conversation. This is the part of the show where we discuss as many topics as we can in 6 minutes. Okay, first up, burnout. Burnout is when you are so tired of your work or the thing that you're doing where it depresses you. You are having some stress. You do not want to go back. And I think burnout is something that we have all experienced at one time or the other. How do you deal with it? How do you deal with burnout?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
It's about taking care of myself sometimes, you know, realizing that I am not working 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do this.
Right.
I need a break. And that's not necessarily always buying myself food or anything like that, but just taking a weekend, maybe meditating, just trying to relax and get it out of my head, or talk to my friends who don't work with me. You know,
that's a good
That can be
idea.
helpful too,
Yeah,
because
it
then
is.
I'm not burdening my coworkers with anything. But I
Right.
can get a fresh perspective for people who aren't associated with the business.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I like it too. And you know, I also I love that point, honestly. And I also like to prioritize my friendships and my social relationships during this time too. So when you start feeling burnout, at least for me, a lot of times it's stress within the job. Right. So I have to prioritize who I'm keeping around me and who I'm socializing with here at work. And if somebody or something's making me feel very negative, or if it's a negative energy, I'm really an energy person, I avoid that area. And at all costs, I will walk the long way in order to get to where I need to go, just to avoid that until it kind of settles down. Because a lot of times it's up and downs at work, with individuals, with departments, whatever the case might be. And you just have to kind of let the negative kind of settle down and then come back into that.
That's a good idea. Susan, where are you on this?
Well, Burnout for me is usually when it happens, not just with work, but it's like personal life too. It's hard for me to say no to things.
Yeah.
And so like when you have all of like just, I mean, you have work commitments and family commitments and friend commitments, and not saying commitments is a bad thing, but I end up just, I mean, going until I hit a rock wall. There's no balance with me.
Yeah.
And so I'm currently experiencing burnout right now. Like it's like just physically exhausted, like from everything that's going on. And honestly, I just think that sometimes I just have to say, you know what? No, I'm gonna stay on the couch and I'm gonna binge watch Seinfeld or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
No shame.
and I think the big thing, if you are completely burnt out, it's okay to walk away. I think sometimes we feel like, if I leave this job, what are they going to do without me? Honey, they will replace you expeditiously. And then also, I think you have to say to yourself, well, what am I going to do? And the thing is you can find something else. So don't be afraid to walk away. I think that's a big one for me. All right, up next, celebrate. Should we, now I use any excuse to celebrate. It's Wednesday. We survived Tuesday. Celebrate. But how important to you is celebrating milestones in your life? Do you take time to celebrate yourself and your accomplishments, or do you just kind of let it breeze by?
Oh, I'm guilty of letting it breeze by. And you know, I wish I didn't. I wish I would take time to celebrate more, you know, the successes. But I don't know. I might take a minute and say, I did it, you know? And then I just move right on to the next thing. I kind of overlook it. And Doug, actually, my husband will stop me and make me acknowledge it. You know, give yourself, Lisa, that moment to acknowledge this, you know? And so I'm grateful that he does that, because if not, I mean, I would just be blasting headfirst right through life, you know, and not really taking that moment to really, you know, acknowledge the successes I've had.
I think so too. I think you make a great point that it's so important for you to surround yourself, like your little small bullseye of the people that are going to support you, because, you know, I think a lot of times, especially as women, we're nurturers and we take care of everybody else and celebrate everybody else but ourselves.
Right.
But I think it's really important to stop and do that, because, you know, I'm a words of affirmation person. And so it's like, you may not always get that at work. Like, hey, you're doing a great job or whatever. So you have to surround yourself with people that will lift you up.
Yeah, very true.
Absolutely.
Oh, y'all, this one hit me really hard, because whenever I have a milestone, I try to just blast through it thinking that's what I was supposed to do. I have not done anything extraordinary. I did what I set out to do, and now I have to move on. And that's not fair.
Right.
You know,
To yourself,
I deserve to celebrate the things that I've accomplished, and it's not being braggart or obnoxious.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
And I used to be a blast through, just keep it moving on to the next one person. I even had this saying that I would tell myself, you're only as good as your last thing. And that was really toxic. And so now I celebrate even the small things. And like Susan said, I also really work to celebrate my friends too. As you all know, I'm the birthday czar around here.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I just believe that we have to take the time, because if you don't celebrate yourself, you may not have a birthday czar in your life. You know?
Yeah.
And so we have to take those times to pat ourselves on the back and look at our accomplishments, because if not, then you might get burnt out.
Yeah.
Feeling like nothing, you never accomplished anything, or nothing could ever happen, you know?
Absolutely.
And you know what, Sherelle? We all love that about you too, because you do. You help us all celebrate ourselves and the accomplishments, our birthdays, whatever the case might be. And it has lifted the newsroom, having you here. So
You're a culture agent.
Yeah, you're just a positive person. You bring positive energy, and we love it.
Well, I'm
love you.
I'm so grateful for that, because to me it's just like, if we're not showing love, what are we even doing?
Exactly.
Okay?
Amen to that.
What are we even doing?
All right, everybody. And ugly.
I know. Okay, y'all have got me all in my feelings. Okay, coming up after the break, you can smell it, you can feel it, you can see it. What is it? It's science. It's everywhere. We'll talk about it after the break.
Next, E.T. We're on the set of Blue Bloods ahead of their final season premiere.
Only ET gets that exclusive access, y'all.
It's true. Plus, why Shamar Moore isn't done with SWAT.
Next, E.T. Tonight at 7 on ABC 36.
Your choice of attorney is critical. If you're injured, You need to find an attorney who has trial verdicts in Kentucky.
Within the past year, Kentucky juries have awarded over $20 million to our clients.
Insurance companies know who tries cases here in Kentucky, and they know what the results are.
Hi, I'm MedAdvantage Max. And if you're anything like me, I always want the max. That's why I'm here to tell you that some may qualify for a Medicare special enrollment period. 2024 plans are now available. If you're on Medicare and Medicaid, you can call to see if you qualify to enroll now.
Just call 800-948-7906.
We all want the max, but how do you know if you're getting the max? Plans with additional benefits vary based on where you live. A licensed insurance agent will check your zip code to see if you qualify to enroll in a plan with additional benefits. Here's the good news. It doesn't cost anything to call and see if you're getting the max with your plan. That's right. The call-in Medicare review are free with no obligation to enroll. Remember, 2024 plans are now available if you qualify to enroll with a special enrollment period. I hope you get the max.
Just call 800-948-7906. That's 800-948-7906.
Car wreck? Think Golden. Golden Law Office has multiple multi-million-dollar verdicts in the state of Kentucky. Insurance companies know that.
We know the inside of the insurance business and use it to your advantage.
American Idol goes all over the nation.
The hometown's big
and small.
Home is where the dream starts.
Inspiring.
And Idol is where the dream takes off.
You're going to Hollywood. You make dreams come true.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm your host and moderator, Sherelle Roberts. We're here with the Let's Talk team. It's Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, Lisa High, and joining us at the table is Dr. Lou Hirsch. Welcome, Doctor.
Thank y'all for having me.
Okay, I'm so excited. This is our first ever Science Friday. I'm hoping that we can replicate this over and over and over. Dr. Hirsch is here to talk about the Everything is Science Festival. It's a week-long celebration of science, but get this. It's not at a laboratory. It's in laid-back spaces like restaurants, pubs, and breweries. And speakers will be demystifying the complex subjects that, have to do with science. So,
cool.
Dr. Lou, we're so glad to have you here. So, tell us about this year's theme for the Everything is Science Conference. It's Make It Make Sense, and then it's the senses.
Yeah, that's right. So every year that we're in our 5th or 6th year, we always try and pick something where it's going to engage people and get everyone excited. A couple years ago, and they always escape me, but it was the Captain Planet powers, Earth, Wind, Fire, Heart. This year we thought that the senses are just such a great way to engage with the sciences, and there's 5 of them. We have 5 nights during the week. So every evening at a bar or restaurant across town, we get one of the 5 senses, and we've invited 4 different speakers. Most are scientists or people associated with UK. We have a lot of business owners and folks from the region who can contribute not only science, but different aspects of art and humanities, just to talking about whatever subject they want to share with the public.
That is so fun.
Well, I guess there's a lot of science at bars and pubs and stuff like that, breweries.
How did you come up with the name? And then was it scientific based that's why you chose the pubs and the breweries? Like, how did you make that connection?
Well, so everything is science, so there's science everywhere. But we wanted to kind of, like you said in your intro, demystify all the stuff that people in labs and offices at UK do. And the world's a complex place and everyone's really different, but one thing people do every day is eat.
Yeah.
And we really break down barriers by eating together and enjoying just time spent together. So there's nothing more just relaxing, I think, than after a long day just sitting around, maybe having some drinks, alcoholic or otherwise, because these are all ages shows, even though they do occur at restaurants and bars, and just learning about some neat stuff in a really relaxed environment. None of these things have PowerPoints. We all have to endure those, right? From our jobs all the time. The speakers have a microphone, and then that's it. And we encourage people to bring hands-on stuff and really get the audience involved with whatever they're talking about.
That's
Very
awesome.
Really cool. Now, some people really do feel like science is way over our heads, that it's too difficult. How do we see science in our everyday lives? What do we look for?
Well, that's a great question. So, and again, I keep coming back to the name, but everything is science. Scientists are often their worst advocates. When I teach classes at UK, I ask my students, name 5 famous living scientists. And maybe, so you made Bill Nye the Science Guy, right? And he has a master's degree in engineering, but he's a science guy.
Wait,
so he
no.
counts. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe Neil deGrasse Tyson from all the space shows, and then it kind of drops off after that. But I asked the students to name the Kardashians, and boy, they can roll up their sleeves and give me a family tree of all 80 of them.
That's sad.
It really is sad.
I know. So, but what this event allows us to do is just with a subject, to have someone who knows something about that subject come in and just give the audience just a little taste, stupid pun for the Wednesday night. Thank you very much. No sound effects. Just about the area of science that is so interesting, and just give people a different way to appreciate something they probably knew all along, but never really thought about and took for granted.
Interesting. I love it. So your area of expertise is fungi.
Yes, I'm a fungal biologist. I'm in the Department of Plant Pathology at UK, so I study plant diseases, but just how we get sick by microbes. Plants get sick too. We get mainly viruses and bacteria. Plants mainly get fungi. So I know a little bit about fungi. I'm a fun guy, some people say, which is my least favorite joke.
I love it. So tell us, what are you going to be presenting at the conference then?
Yes, so I'm leading up and presenting in Wednesday's event, which is Taste. I got the first pick, and I want to cook stuff to people, so I thought it'd be pretty fun. So as a fungal biologist, I'm going to be cooking some fungi live, and I have some hot plates and pans, and we're just going to be doing it. Both stuff that we could get at the store and fungi that are still edible but not really available for consumers in central Kentucky.
Gotcha.
So you brought us some fungi.
You can say it both.
Okay. We'll
Not
say it both.
fungi. That's how the British pronounce it.
we
But
won't.
fungi, they both are okay
The
here.
British, that's why we had 1776.
That's right. We won the war.
So you brought us some mushrooms, which are fungi, and you have blown our mind about these mushrooms because we're going to the store and we're like, oh, white mushrooms, oh, the baby bellas, oh, the portobellas. Tell us how we have been misled.
So that was manipulated by marketing. So these fungi here in the middle here, and why don't we all take one? So these are here. Just kind of hand them around.
Okay.
Yeah, here you go. I'm gonna take one of each.
I want a
just
baby
to kind
Bella.
of show. Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. There you go. So we have these white ones. So these are going to be kind of white button mushrooms.
Button?
Button. They have different names. These are just white at the local supermarket. These are these brown ones that are often called cremini or baby bellas.
Yes.
And then we're all pretty familiar with the portobella. These three are all the same species of fungus. The white one is a natural mutation where it loses some of its pigment.
Okay.
Oh.
And the portobello is about 3 days older than this one because these mushrooms double in size every 24 hours.
And double in price.
Yeah, well, more than that, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, see, so this is what I'm talking about. Science is everywhere, and we are so glad that you have brought us a little piece. And now I am just gonna, replant these and give it an extra 3 days if that's a thing. I don't know. But Dr. Lou Hurst, thank you so much for being here. We had so much fun with you. You want to come back one day?
Yes.
Hey, I do science, and you guys have Fridays, so just give me a call.
Okay, very good. Very good. All right, everybody, stay with us. Coming up after the break, something that you thought was gone forever is back. I'll explain.
Furniture World Superstore stretches your tax refund. With so much in stock, in style, and on sale, you can get the furniture and mattresses you want now. Plus interest-free financing for up to 2 years. Refresh, renew, get more with your tax refund. Now at Furniture World Superstore.
K-A-T-S, Cats. Hi, I'm Marty Casey with Cats Heating and Cooling. When you realize that your heating or cooling system is not working, you may think, I do not want to replace my heating or cooling system. I understand. At Cats, we repair over 90% of our service calls. And if you call before 10 a.m., there's an excellent chance that we'll repair your system today. At Cats, we proudly use day and night heating and cooling products. Call Cats at 859-288-5287.
Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? Because selling it yourself means dealing with...
Okay, I'll give you half now. Okay, and this.
This is mine. Don't suffer selling your car on your own. Visit WeBuyAnyCar.com to see what your car's worth. We make it easy. Get in, get out, and get paid at a fair price.
Nice.
Get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
I'm a lucky guy. And I'm getting closer to finding someone who I cannot live without.
don't know how I can continue being here.
I'm leaving.
My biggest fear is the one walking out.
The Bachelor, Mondays at 8 p.m. on ABC 36. Sponsored locally by Elliott Services. Over 75 years of electrical excellence.
Furniture World Superstore stretches your tax refund. With so much in stock, in style, and on sale, you can get the furniture and mattresses you want now. Plus interest-free financing for up to 2 years. Refresh, renew, get more with your tax refund. Now at Furniture World Superstore.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. It's time for What in the World is Trending. This one is a good What in the World. So, you all may remember when Klondike announced that the iconic Choco Taco was being discontinued. It happened back in the summer of 2002. There was a run on the freezers. People were trying to get as many as they could. There was a meltdown. There were tears. But Taco Bell is bringing it back. Yes. Taco Bell is saying that it is working with the original company to remake the Choco Taco, and you will be able to get it sometime this year. Nobody is happier than Kim's husband.
Oh my gosh, you talked about people storming the convenience stores looking. We were those people. So many convenience stores over 3 days. It was, we had the freezer bag and everything to carry with us so that we had, I'm so happy. We've got a Taco Bell across the street.
I've never had one either.
Oh, the Choco Taco.
I've never had one either.
Okay, so we're going to have to get them on the show so we can taste it. Because you're crazy about them, and everybody that is crazy about them is truly crazy about them.
Yeah, I love chocolate and tacos.
Yes.
And that picture looked really good.
I know, right?
So it's back, everybody. They did it for us.
Happy Friday.
Yes, that's our gift to you.
Okay, I had a little mushroom, a little piece of mushroom still left in my throat. Okay.
It's going to start sprouting.
Oh, God, no. All right, we like to end every show by highlighting a woman we're talking about. Today's woman is Lisa Johnson. Lisa is a resident of Versailles, and she founded the Mentors in Meals program in Woodford County. So Mentors in Meals provides middle school kids with free homework help, hot meals, and a structured group environment so that they can bring up their academic achievement. She's also the chair of the Agency for Substance Abuse Policy. She's been the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce Women in Business Committee, and she's a member of the United Way of the Bluegrass Education Impact Council. This lady is busy.
Yes, she is.
But so Lisa, seriously, thank you for all of the things you do to serve your community. You truly are a woman worth talking about.
Yay!
Thank you, Lisa.
Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend and a great President's Day. We'll see you.
Bye.